William Turner. Joseph Millord William Turner, born on April 23, 1775, in Covent Garden, London, is widely regarded as one of the most innovative and influential painters in the history of British art. Known simply as J.M.W. Turner, his career spanned the late 18th and 19th centuries, a period of dramatic social, political, and artistic change. Turner's groundbreaking approach to this landscape and marine painting not only transformed these genres, but also cemented his legacy as a pioneer of modern art. Turner was born into modest circumstances. His father was a barber and wig maker, and his mother's declining mental health marked his early years with instability. Despite these challenges, Turner exhibited an extraordinary artistic talent from a young age. By the age of 14, he was admitted to the Royal Academy of Arts, where his skill and ambition quickly became evident. His early works were precise and detailed, reflecting the influence of traditional topographical painters. Turner began his career producing architectural and topographical watercolors, but it was not long before he started experimenting with oil painting. His first exhibited work at the Royal Academy in 1796, Fisherman at Sea, demonstrated his fascination with the interplay of light and shadow. The piece, a moonlit maritime scene, marked the beginning of his exploration of atmospheric effects, a theme that would dominate his later works. As Turner matured, his art evolved beyond traditional realism. He became increasingly preoccupied with capturing the sublime, the overwhelming beauty and power of nature. This shift is evident in his depictions of dramatic seascapes, tempestuous skies, and luminous landscapes. Influenced by the Romantic movement, Turner sought to evoke emotion through his use of color, light, and dynamic compositions, pushing the boundaries of conventional landscape painting. The Napoleonic Wars and Britain's naval supremacy were recurring themes in Turner's work. Paintings such as the Battle of Trafalgar, 1822 to 1824, and the Fighting Temeraire, 1839, celebrate the heroism of the British Navy while also reflecting on the passage of time and the decline of traditional power. The Fighting Temeraire, depicting one of the once mighty warship being towed to its final berth, is often regarded as one of his greatest achievements, blending nostalgia with the inevitability of change. Turner's travels across Europe profoundly influenced his art. He visited France, Switzerland, and Italy, where he was captivated by the landscape and the quality of Mediterranean light. His experiences in Venice, in particular, inspired a series of luminous, dreamlike paintings that capture the city's ethereal beauty. Works such as the Grand Canal, Venice showcase his mastery of light and his increasingly abstract approach to form. The 1830s and 1840s marked the peak of Turner's experimentation. His later works, such as Rain, Steam, and Speed, The Great Western Railway, 1844, verge on abstraction, emphasizing atmosphere and motion over detail. These paintings, often characterized by their swirling forms and bold use of color, were controversial in their time, but are now celebrated as precursors to Impressionism and modern art. Despite his fame, Turner was known for his reclusive and eccentric nature. He never married and lived much of his later life in relative isolation. He maintained a close relationship with his father, who acted as his assistant until his death in 1829, a loss that deeply affected Turner. Turner was a prodigious artist, producing over 30,000 works during his lifetime, including paintings, watercolors, and sketches. His dedication to his craft was matched by his generosity. In his will, he left much of his work to the British nation, ensuring that future generations could appreciate his art. Today, many of his pieces are housed in the Tate Britain, where the Turner bequest forms the cornerstone of the collection. Turner died on December 19, 1851 in Chelsea, London. His funeral was a grand affair, reflecting his status as one of Britain's greatest artists. He was buried in St. Paul's Cathedral alongside other luminaries of British history. J.M.W. Turner's legacy is unparalleled. His fearless innovation and ability to capture the sublime essence of nature revolutionized landscape painting. Often called the painter of light, his work continues to inspire and resonate, reminding us of the power and beauty of the natural world. Through his art, Turner transcended the limitations of his time, leaving an indelible mark on the history of art.